Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. How y'all doing? What's going on? Tell me everything. It's been busy. I'm sure you guys have been busy too because all of us, life is lifing. You know what I mean? If let me back up. What? If you happen to be brand new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran. I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing. I'm also a certified personal trainer. Left that out, my bad. And I use all my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. This has probably been requested most recently several times. I've worded that weird, but we're just going to roll with it. Several of you have asked me to cover this, and here we are. And the question of the night is this fraudulent? That's going to be the theme, which is why I put it in the thumbnail. So, oh, yeah. How are y'all? Oh, wait, let me run the disclaimer. Be right back. Okay, so if you have not already liked and subscribed to the channel, if you would do that, that would be amazing. And I know that this is not my usual time of streaming. I normally have an edited video. Life has just been crazy lately. The kids are getting ready to go back to school. I know some of you can relate. And yeah, it's been interesting. So I apologize for that. And once the kids get back to school, I will get into more of a regular routine. So appreciate your patience and shout out to my video editor, Ava. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so if you have not heard, Justin Prince, who was terminated from Modere, I have that video linked in my video description here, started a new MLM. It's shocker, a supplement company. Justin, I'm disappointed. Out of all the things that you could do, supplements, come on. Also, the marketing is terrible. Anyways, in my opinion, DC and I did a live stream last Thursday. Do you guys, can I ask a question real quick before I get into this anymore? And thank you for all the comments or the compliments. I appreciate you guys. Do you guys prefer, and replay crew, would love to hear from you guys as well. Do you guys prefer live streams from me or edited videos or a combination of both? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments if you would. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much. Today I have lipstick and mascara on, a little bit of blush. Oh, and I put some highlighter on. That's it. But today's not like a full makeup day. I just wasn't feeling it today. Combo. Love your live streams. Combo. I like both. I love that you're doing both now. Oh, thank you guys. Team live streams. Live streams. Oh, that's so nice. I love your commentary any way I can get it. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Live streams. I love the chat. I do love hanging out with those that are able to attend the live chat. I think it's amazing hanging out with y'all, and I appreciate you guys being here. Your live streams are the best, but recorded videos are great too. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Well, okay. That doesn't, I mean, yeah, mixed answers, but that's okay. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys answering that question for me. Okay. So Justin Prince started a new MLM, and DC and I went in, or on Thursday, we covered the overview and the video that Justin Prince put out on his YouTube channel. And today we're going to talk about the comp plan straight from the horse's mouth. And again, the theme of tonight is this fraud? We'll get there once we hit that point, because I have watched this entire thing. Once we get to that point, y'all are going to go wild in the chat. I can already tell you that right now. So thank you guys for all of the comments. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's get into this video. And want to give also another shout out to DC, because she was able to help me with some of the sound and make it a little bit more a little easier to listen to. So DC, thank you. And if you guys aren't subscribed to her channel, please go and subscribe to her channel. All right. The new MLM is amazing in an amazingly bad way. Justin Prince, that's not a compliment. Not a compliment at all. All right, let's get into this. Let's do it this layout, I think. Maybe this one. Okay. Hey, Alexis, what's up? Same slides. The comp plan is subject to change. Now see, Exhibit A on why in a multi-level marketing company, you are not your own business owner. There's a comp plan that the company can change at any point. What kind of changes could they make? Oh, they could get rid of the recruiting and team aspect, just like we've seen from Rodan and Fields, just like we've seen from Beauty Counter, just like we've seen from Saint Beauty. They could just wake up one day and say, you know, I think we're done with paying people to prey on other people and recruit them. Yeah, you're not your own business owner. This should be a red flag right here. So nobody's going to say anything. They're just going to. Okay. I think it takes them a few minutes to get going, but I just find this, like, put some.
For all of us.
There it is.
There's multiple stakeholders that have to win. We need our customers to win. We need to build a great environment, great offer, great product at a fair value price for our customers. We need our customers to win. We need all of you to win. We need our field to win. It's we're being compensated fairly, and so our field wins. And then we also need our company to win, right? Because that keeps the company paying light bills and paying taxes and making a healthy profit, and so the company's winning. So there's stakeholders that we all need to be sensitive to. So in other words, if the comp plan doesn't pay enough, then you're not winning. The comp plan pays too much, then the company's, it's, in other words, it's like a little bit like Goldilocks.
I'm sorry, if the comp plan is paying too much, was he about to say then that the company is winning? How does that work?
Not too hot, not too cold, just right. And so when you go through your modeling, you're trying to find that Goldilocks. It's just right. Everyone's winning. Fair price for the customer. Our folks out in the field are making a healthy and fair income. And then
I love when he uses words like fair and transparent and authentic. Yeah, because according to the lawsuit, in my opinion, none of that applies to Justin Prince. None of it. All the special deals that I'm sure he allegedly was aware of. Yeah. If you have not watched my live stream or my video, I don't remember which it is. It might be a live stream that I did covering the Justin Prince lawsuit against Modere. In addition to, there's another video that is covering, what happens when one of these top leaders gets terminated. I have those two videos listed in the video description. So if you want to check that out, I went through everything on it.
And then the company's making a healthy and fair profit so we can go build this thing for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years of our lives. So that's the goal. Okay. So just know that going in. And when I say tweaks, almost nothing I'm going to share with you today, like all the customer side, I don't think any of that's going to change, but some of the back end things, we're just finishing these models. And I just want to just say that one of the things I'm always going to promise you is this: I'm always going to shoot you guys straight. I'm just going to shoot you straight. So if we're in model.
Are you sure? Because I remember in the lawsuit with Modere, against Modere, I remember you saying, I'm not going to start another company. And yet here we are, just like I called that it would be happening.
I'm going to tell you we're in modeling, and that's where we are right now. And so just know that some of these percentages potentially can change. Again, the customer side, I don't think it will. All right. So let me share with you the vision. We wanted to create the next generation of compensation. It's a plan that attracts the modern affiliate and the modern networker. I think that in our space, so our sales channel and direct sales, our sales channel is in chaos right now. I don't think that there's so many things that are causing it, by the way. We're in the post-pandemic era. We are obviously the internet, obviously AI, obviously Amazon. Like there's some big, huge market forces at play as well. And so.
You know what he left out there? The anti-MLM movement. He left out the education. He left out survivors' stories. He left out, just advocates against multi-level marketing. He left all of that out. Oh, it's post-pandemic. Oh, it's, Amazon and AI and blah, 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 blah. It's also because of the anti-MLM movement and the education that is readily available for free at people's fingertips. He left all that out. Also, what is this? The modern networker. It's still multi-level marketing, Justin. Remember when he tried to coin the phrase social retail, in my opinion, to get away from multi-level marketing? Yeah, the modern networker, I feel like, is his next thing. Wild.
I don't think the companies of the last 20 or 30 or 40 years are going to be the ones that are going to be redefining direct sales in the next 20, 30, 40 years. I actually think it takes a startup. In fact, when I was going through my kind of decision process, as you would imagine, I had many different companies, reaching out to me saying, hey, come be part of what we're doing. And as I looked at the landscape of where I think direct sales needs to go, I don't think the big ships can get there. Imagine like the huge cruise liner, like it's hard for them to be.
Where direct sales and multi-level marketing needs to go? Away, permanently, forever. No longer a thing. Yeah, just my opinion. Oh my God. Oh, welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. That's so nice. I just wish multi-level marketing would go away.
Nimble enough to adapt to the market, where a startup, we can go do it. Another way to think about it is if you've ever remodeled a house, there's some pillars in that house that you can't remodel. It's like the weird beam right in the middle of your living room. You're like, people walk in and go, this is so beautiful. I love the cabinets and I love all this. Wait a second. Why is there a huge beam right in the middle of the living room? You go, well, that was from the other house. I don't know.
Why does he have to give so many weird examples? Imagine comparing building a house to multi-level marketing or remodeling a house. I mean, are you trying to imply, Justin, that you are going to be doing multi-level marketing different, but using the same model? Come on.
When you build your own house, you can actually build it with the right foundation, the right platform, to where you could actually adapt to the modern affiliate and the modern networker. A couple quick thoughts that I want to share with you that I think are important for us as we have this discussion. I wanted simplicity. You guys have heard me talk about this on our calls. Simplicity, my friends. I think simple is the new sexy.
Oh God, please don't ever, that does not need to come out of your mouth ever. Please don't say that word ever, Justin, in association with a multi-level marketing company or at all. Please just don't. Also, I can't help but think that this hot pink is intentional. It feels like some version of pink tax or something along those lines. It feels very intentional, but in a way that makes me uncomfortable. And maybe it's because I know that the majority of people that are going to follow this individual are going to be women. And the graphics, or not the graphics, but the pictures that he's using on these slides, the very first one was what appeared to be, maybe a mother and her child. And it feels very, I don't even know what I want to call it. This hot pink is terrible on the eyes, number one. But number two, I just feel like he's just really trying to market to women. And I hate that so much. And before anybody comes into the comments and says, oh, well, what happened to women supporting women? I'm sorry, I don't support women that are taking advantage of other women. That is not women supporting other women. That is women taking advantage of other people financially, and I'm not here for it. So don't come in the comments with that mess. Don't do it.
I tease networkers. I think we look at our commission checks at the end of the month and we think to ourselves, I have no idea if this is accurate, because I don't even know how our comp plan works. I don't know if you guys ever had that feeling. You're just like, I sure hope that they calculated this properly, because I actually have no idea how the 19 different bonuses work and all the percentages of percentages of percentages. So I wanted it to be simple and something that really does move the discussion forward for the rest of our profession to follow and to chase. Second thing is normal and natural progression. So
as opposed to special deals.
Can I give you a concept real quick just to think about? So 12 years ago, I sat in a room And we created a business and a business model that really moved the entire network marketing world for the next 10 years. People chase that model. So imagine on two sides. So I'm just getting a little conceptual with you, but imagine you have
You're so smart, Justin. You're the smartest person in the room. Please get conceptual with us.
affiliates on the one side, so the affiliate business model. And then imagine on the other side, you have direct sales. 12 years ago, I started at the direct sales side and I pulled from the affiliate side. So in other words, we pulled some of the best of, like the $10 give get codes. And
is he talking about 12 years ago? Okay, I don't know when affiliate marketing was started, but was it started 12 years ago? Does anybody know, just out of pure curiosity?
some of the customer acquisition stuff. And guys, 12 years ago, these conversations were like revolutionary. No one even knew what we were talking about.
Well, if nobody knew what you were talking about, what did you pull from?
In fact, I remember telling people about customers 12 years ago, and they looked at me like, customers? Why would I even want a customer? I just want to.
What are you talking about? If you have a business, when I say business, I mean a multi-level marketing company, and you have a product, of course you want to sell that to customers. What? We know that the distributors are the customers, but I think he's just trying to overhype this to make it sound like he's so revolutionary from 12 years ago. You have a business that sells a product. Of course you want customers. I know we're talking about multi-level marketing and the distributors are the customers. Well, I know all of that, but it's fascinating to me that he's overemphasizing this. It's so revolutionary. We were talking about having customers. Wow.
To get reps who get reps who get reps who get reps who get reps. And if they don't go to my Super Saturdays
no, Hillary
and
Ann.
listen to our team training calls, I don't even want them on my team, because a lot of times those customers would take up levels in their compensation and block them away from the volume they wanted. And I was like, yeah, but customers are good. I was like giving the customers are good speech 12 years ago. And again, we did millions and millions and millions of customers with that model. This time, this is important. This time I started at the affiliate side and pulled from the best of the direct sales side. So what's the best of what we?
There is no best from the direct sales side. There is no best from multi-level marketing.
We do. The best of what we do is culture, it's community, it's recurring leveraged income, it's our incentives, our trips, our training, our leadership development, all the stuff that we do on the direct sales side. This is what makes direct sales so beautiful, right? But
you know who probably doesn't think that direct sales, aka multi-level marketing, are beautiful? The over 99% of people that lose money or don't make any at all, according to the FTC. I bet they don't think that it's so beautiful. Come on.
My friends.
We're
starting with a base. When you see this, I almost want to encourage you to like look at it with new lens. So you don't look at it like, I want to see a better MLM comp plan. No. What if we said, what if the world's changing to where we have the very best affiliate plan ever, and we pull the best stuff from direct sales? Does that make sense? So no, we still have all of our back end stuff that we're all used to.
No, see, what you're trying to do here is make it sound like it's more of an affiliate marketing thing, Justin, because that is more accepted than multi-level marketing in the year of our Lord 2024. So by you saying that, even though it is a multi-level marketing company, you're being deceptive. I hate it here, guys. But this comment, what I don't understand is he was with Modere for 11, 12 years, but now has this new company, been in the making for 10 years and $150 million into it. Doesn't make any sense. Yep.
But it's more normal. There's a more natural progression for our normal people, your next door neighbor. Your next door neighbor.
Normal people.
I'll say it to you this way. Our next door neighbors, all of our normal people in our lives, not just our networker friends, they're the future of our profession. The company that learns how to talk to the next generation of modern affiliates and modern networkers, they're the ones that are going to take over. It's not just all of us.
Leave the kids alone. Leave the next generations alone. Don't do that. I hate that he's saying that. I hate that Shadow mentioned that he was going and speaking to a classroom full of children talking about being an entrepreneur. Now, there was a lady that commented on one of my other Justin Prince videos and was like, he's really an entrepreneur. Listen, I'm going to need you to calm down, because the context of that video was him talking about multi-level marketing. I'm not saying he doesn't own other companies. What I'm talking about, just to be clear, because I know she's going to come in the comments and try to say something, and that's fine, but just for clarity, before you hit the enter button, what I'm talking about is him and his role in this multi-level marketing scheme. Just to be clear, don't do it, because people will say stuff in my comments and I'm just going to screenshot it and embarrass you in a video. Don't do it. Don't, especially if it's an ad hominem situation, don't do it. Okay? I'm not talking about if Justin is an entrepreneur and owns other businesses. No. I'm talking about him in a multi-level marketing company. So calm down. Okay.
Us getting each other. It's like, does your company suck? Well, mine sucks less than yours, so come over to mine. Like that is
They
not
all
the
suck.
future of where we're going to, do
Hope
it.
that helps.
So we'll have a balance between selling, your customer acquisition side, and team building. So in the compensation, we basically allocated about half the dollars to folks getting customers and about half the dollars to folks building teams. So there's a good, healthy balance. So it's not like, I'll give you an example. I won't name the company because I don't want to sound like I'm putting him down in any way. But I know of companies that 85% of their payout is in the back end, which means their leaders can make a ton of cash. But guess what? Everyone else goes through a gauntlet and gets chewed up and spit out in the middle and in the front. I don't want that. I want us to be.
It's almost like that's exactly how multi-level marketing works, where the majority of the people in the companies lose money or don't make any at all. Wow. Also, Justin Stans love your comment section. They really do. And don't do it. Don't do it. Especially, it cracks me up because they will comment things with their full name as their profile. Like, I don't know that they're in Amari, or I don't know that they're in Modere. Don't do it. Wild.
Able to make dollars on the front. I want us to be able to make dollars in the middle, according to your participation level and what you'd like to accomplish, and then also be able to make dollars in the back. Next thing is regulatory safe. And there's, we need to be sensitive and realistic with the regulatory environment. So
yeah. And you know what? That includes Canada as well, Justin. That includes following the guidelines. And this will all make sense later, guys. But remember, the question of tonight's live stream, is this fraud? That's the question. So Canada, I think, probably will want to have a word with you, Justin. Yikes.
We're in a world
DC, what's up?
Where the regulatory environment is still hot and there's still, we want to be very sensitive there. So that we're building a long-term business. I have no desire to do this for the next 18 months, then have the, regulatory issues. Our goal is to build a long-term compensation structure that for, next 15, 20, 30 years of all of our lives.
It's perfect, DC. It's so much better. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I gave you a shout out at the beginning. Guys, go and subscribe to DC's channel if you would. She's amazing. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it.
Company is still regulatory compliant. Also, it's what I call more money for the worker. So a way to think about it is, when I think about the United States of America, the United States of America was built on this idea that, hey, listen, it's an equal opportunity employer. If you go out there and put in the work, you can earn the dollars.
No. No. I mean, I love the fact that he thinks that that's how the world works, but that's not how the world works, unfortunately. Oh my God.
That's what I want in this. Sometimes in compensation structures, we have inadvertent people that do very little and earn a ton of cash for doing very little. They kind of, in essence, get lucky.
Or they bring people in with bridge contracts, right? Meltons, John and Nadia Melton, right? Bring teams over into bridge contracts. Well, the top of that pyramid, bridge contracts. But, go off about being fair and equal and all of that. It's almost like he forgot everything that he said in the lawsuit.
I say, if you're willing to put in the work, you should earn the most amount, is a way to think about it. I also want to see if we could get rid of the traditional, some of the, what I would call ick, the ick of MLM. Now, I want to point out, I love direct sales. I love network marketing. I've defended it all over the world. I'm all about it. I love it. However, it's like our families. It's like, I love my family.
I love his use of fallacies. Your family and a multi-level marketing company are not the same. You're comparing apples and oranges. So weird example.
Because I'm part of the family, I get to tell everyone about Mildred's issues. My aunt, she's a little strange. Okay. So we get to talk about our honest challenges we have in direct sales if we're part of it, right? We all get to say that we agree. So some of our stuff is like we use a lot of isms, like the CV, like you sell $100 product and then you get, they chop it in half to 50 or 60 or 70 CV points. And then your commission's based on that. And then they say, we paid 22%. No, dude, you just paid me like 12% of my CV, of my total sales. So I think the CVs and the OPs and the QVs and the MPs, our poor our poor next door neighbors are like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
See, the fact that this guy has, I don't know how I want to word this. He has this, I'm the good guy in this industry. But how do I want to word this? In the lawsuit video, in the paperwork, as I was reading it, he was spilling all of the tea, all of the things that were unethical, were a problem, that allegedly were happening within Modere leadership. And this feels very similar to me. This to me feels like he is saying, oh, well, these are all the things that are wrong with multi-level marketing, almost like he's trying to distance himself from multi-level marketing, but this is an MLM company. So he's like, oh, yeah, over there, they do it this way, but we're not going to do that here. I mean, yeah, we have a comp plan and there's probably some sort of a team volume aspect. Yeah, it's based off of dollars, though. It's not based off of points. It doesn't change the fact that it's a multi-level marketing company. It doesn't change the fact that there are unethical business practices within those types of business models. This feels very much like what, in my opinion, he was doing with the Modere lawsuit. Oh, you're going to terminate me? You're not going to talk to me about it? Okay, well, now I'm going to sue you. And, in the whatever part of the lawsuit, I'm just going to spill all the tea. But it wasn't a problem while he was in it. He didn't stand up and say, hey, this is wrong while he was in it, collecting those checks while his team was suffering. No. Now that he was terminated, okay. Now we're going to talk about it. This feels similar to me in some way. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, you slipped up for sure.
I tease networkers that we stand in the hotel lobby and we say, I lost my leg. And the workers are like, oh, are you okay? And you go, oh, it happens all the time. Don't even worry about it. Because we speak kind of this different language, speak kind of this direct sales language.
Yeah, because it's a cult. It's a commercial cult. So of course you have your own language. Thanks for pointing that out.
Next would be no forced purchasing. So one of the questions, let me give you two questions.
No forced purchasing. I think you left part of this out where you say, but we do use undue influence to encourage it. Yeah, you left that part out, Justin.
That I think are going to ask. When someone says, how much is it to join? Those questions we get, how much is it to join? And imagine that they're saying, like, is there an enrollment fee? A lot of these companies, what they'll do is they'll pay, $39.99 to enroll or $75 to enroll. There's a fee in addition to the products. Many of you are familiar with this. If you want to go sell J. Crew jeans, guess how much the enrollment fee is for J. Crew jeans if you want to be an affiliate?
What?
Zero, dude.
Why? Okay, first of all, why are you calling people dude? Second of all, why are you comparing this J. Crew jeans to your MLM or to MLM in general? That's so weird. He is so good at putting up a smokescreen, in my opinion. That's not a compliment by any means. That just means that he's good at storytelling and saying a lot of words and making people think, in my opinion, that he knows what he's talking about. But the bottom line is he's just trying to get people to join this multi-level marketing company. And the bottom line with that is that statistics show that the majority of people lose money or don't make any at all. That's very simplified. You know, we could talk about how people lose time and energy, how they lose money, of course. We could talk about how they lose friendships. We could talk about, you know, all of the negative things that happen when you are on the inside of these commercial cults. And Modere was no different. Justin's team was no different because I was on it. I was in his downline. So yeah, weird. Also, we have a new member. Do I say this St. Kilda Boulevard? Is that how I say that? Let me know in the comments. But thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Shoulder smolder. I needed that because he's getting me a little riled up. Just a little bit, because it's like I can see the lies. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's like I can just see what he's trying to do here, and it's so manipulative.
J-Crew does not make you pay them money to go sell their products. I think it's goofy, dude. I think it's weird. Again, if you're starting at the affiliate side and then pulling best from, that's not a best from direct sales. That's a part of direct sales that we're like, it's a little weird. So,
but they're still going to have to buy a package. So, okay, $39, $49 distributor enrollment fee or an annual fee. They're still going to have to buy, in my opinion, overpriced products. And also, somebody pointed out in the video, in the live stream that DC and I did last week, if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Somebody pointed out that the colleges that the formulator of these products were sketchy. I have not looked into that myself, but that's definitely something I feel like we need to look into at some point, because yikes. You know, if you are somebody that works in science in some way, shape, or form, research, formulating products, and you can't provide sources that back up what you're saying in the slides for the presentation where you are pitching your products and making claims that it does X, Y, and Z, that tells me you probably don't work in science. That tells me that you are either, in my opinion, you either are purposely leaving out the sources, or your science degree, whatever that may mean for that example, maybe you're kind of sketchy. You know, what do y'all think about that? They want $500 for 6 products. Crazy. They think this product is going to be similar to Ozempic. Not. Yeah. You know, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea, because I do say that a lot. Just to clarify, I don't want people that are in multi-level marketing manipulating other people or attempting to manipulate other people, like the reel that I put up on Instagram where she's spiritually manipulating people because Rodan and Fields closed and she's trying to get them to join Olive Tree people, showing her children with the boxes of Olive Tree products. Yeah. I don't like that. So I like to clarify that it's not a compliment. But that's a very good idea.
I think we should get rid of the enrollment fee. That's number one. And then what about when people say to you, they go, how much do I have to spend each month to qualify for commissions? You guys know, we get that question. Guess how many J-Crew jeans you have to buy each month to get paid for the J-Crew jeans you sell?
Oh my God.
0 J-Crew jeans. Okay, if you want to buy them, you can. Now, here's the thing. Do I want us to build a culture within the culture of our teams where we're encouraging customer consumption? I mean, of course, it's hard to recommend a book you've never read or a movie you've never seen or a restaurant you've never eaten at. So of course.
And there it is. You got to be a product of the product. Oh, we're not going to charge you any kind of annual fees or distributor fees, but you've got to be a product of the product. Justin, this is a perfect example of what undue influence looks like. Well, you can't really sell something that you don't know if you like. So, you should just pay the $500 and get the 6 products so that you can experience them, so that you can talk about it. That is undue influence to get people to spend $500 when you're sitting on this Zoom live, whatever, saying, oh, no, you don't, no forced purchasing. First of all, the wording of that is quite interesting. It's not forced, but it's unduly influenced, just like he just admitted here.
Our products are freaking off the charts. So we're definitely going to be encouraging folks to use our products. No question.
Are we being punked? Because okay.
But should we force people buy our product just to make money selling our product, I think it's weird, guys. I think it's so weird. I think it's an old part of the old MLM model that repels normal people, the next generation of modern affiliates, the next generation of modern networkers. And that's where all of our opportunity lies, is in the next generation of building, the next generation of where this is all going. So there's no forced purchasing. People can earn $1 without having to buy our products. And I think that's going to be a really big deal for us. And again, we're going to culturally teach to use our products. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. We're going to.
Oh, okay. So it's a part of the culture to use undue influence, to encourage your distributors to use the product so that they're educated on the product. Now, wouldn't that product education come from the company? I just find this so weird. He's like, oh, I find it really weird that these MLM companies force people to buy products to qualify for commission or this and that. We're not going to do that. I mean, we're going to build this into the culture to make sure that people use our products. You know, don't get me wrong, guys. Does he hear himself?
Encourage it. And we're going to talk about our products all the time. But I think forcing them is weird. Another weird thing in direct sales is how many legs we have. Like, if you ever had someone ask you, like, okay, how many legs do I need to build to max this thing out? Do I need to build?
Meanwhile, later on, he goes on to talk about how there's 3, 4, maybe 5 founding distributors, AKA legs for the company. But, you know, weird. That's weird that MLMs do that.
3 or 6 or 12 or 15, like how many legs do I need? Which, by the way, that language sounds weird too. But or they'll say this, they'll say, how much can we have what we call max leg requirements. You can only count 65% from your biggest leg. Have you guys ever heard those? You know, all you have to do is do 3,000 sales, but you got to count this much from one leg. And you got to go build other legs. I think all of that is part of the old MLM model that repels who we want to go attract, which is the next generation of the modern affiliates and modern networkers. And
the next generation of modern networkers. You know, Justin, maybe you should just say, we need fresh blood. Because that's essentially what he's saying here. Oh my God. This is wild.
In a modern affiliate plan, that's not language they're used to. So that's just another example. I'm trying to give you some ideas of where we're headed.
The reason they're not used to that language when it comes to affiliates is because that's not a thing in affiliates. Meaning there's no legs in affiliate marketing. So people that are used to affiliate marketing are going to go, what are you talking about, legs? This isn't affiliate marketing. Why does he tell on himself? I don't. Oh my God.
You're like, got it, dude. We're going to go get the next generation. My friends, that's where all the opportunity lies. It lies with all the innovators. It lies with us doing things a little bit different, a little bit smarter, and moving the discussion forward.
Smarter? No. Sketchier? Sneakier? Perhaps. I mean, it kind of makes me feel like we should be, where is that? Like we should be listening to, where did it go? Here it is. Like this. This is the song that I feel like represents what Justin Prince is doing here. It's like, you know, we're a little different. We're a little different. MLMs are weird. We're a little different, but use the same model. You know, come on.
So there's really 2 sides of the plan. I'm just showing this with you.
Hold on, I'm going to make this bigger so we can see. 2 simple pathways. Wow, I've never seen this before, Justin. Looks so similar to Modere. Interesting. 2 simple pathways. The Make Success path is designed with multiple tiers to ensure everyone can benefit from new customers to experienced leaders. Now on the left is customer bonuses. On the right, leadership bonuses, probably from having a team. Never seen this before. Totally new. Under the customer bonuses, 10 to 40% commission on sales to customers, plot twist, you have to have, I believe, $40,000 sold in order to get that 40% commission, but okay. 10% commission on all sales to any personal referral. So that basically means if you have a customer that refers another customer, you get 10% of that customer's sales in commission. Wild. Never heard this before, ever. Leadership bonuses override on 5 generations. Yep. Bonus paid on total volume of organization. Okay. I just wanted to read that to you guys. Let's see what Justin has to say about it.
You don't need to stress about all the things. I just want to share with you, there's 2 sides of the plan. Pretty simple.
You don't need to stress about all the things. You don't need to worry about it. Just, get your customers in here, recruit. Don't worry about all the details. But didn't he just say at the beginning of this how people in MLM, they worry about, is this commission calculated properly? Is this right? I sure hope they calculated this correctly, which would involve understanding the details, which was his point at the beginning. I wanted to make this simple, but then he's telling people, oh, don't worry about the details. Don't worry about that. Which is it, Justin?
There's our customer side and our leadership side. So our teams, and you can go out and make a wonderful living from simply acquiring customers. That's it. Go out and build your base, make a great living, hundreds or thousands of dollars a month, whatever your goal is,
right?
On the customer side. And I'll walk you through how those commissions work here in a minute. Also on the customer bonus, if you look below, it says 10 to 40%, which I'll show you how that works here in a minute, but 10 to 40%. And then see below that it says 10% commission on any sales to any other personal referrals. So I'll walk.
Why did you word it this way? I feel like that's so weird for people to read that and go, oh, what does that mean? I just feel like it's weird wording.
Walk you through how that works, but the way I want you to think about the front end of our plan, write this in your notes. I think this is important.
Write it down.
I think the front end of our plan, we will basically say to someone, it's a 1-level affiliate plan. So 1-level affiliate plan. This is the way I think
Then it's not an affiliate plan. It's not an affiliate plan. Come on, Justin. Man, you really worked hard to try and just kind of go around, but it's yikes.
Explain it to your next door neighbor, normal person. In other words, I think we can say, hey, look, we can earn 40%. I'll walk you through this in a minute, but I just want you to get an idea. Up to 40% commissions. By the way, if you refer someone, you can earn up to a 10% commission on what they sell as well. It's just kind of a 1-level affiliate plan. Then if we decide to, advance that conversation into the leadership side, the team building side, then we will. My point is, I think we can keep this thing so simple for just normal next door neighbor, get them started, help them start making some income. And then if they decide to get into the team building side, they can. Now, let me talk to you about leadership for 1 sec. I believe that leaders cause growth. They cause growth in any organization they're put in. You put a great leader in a company, the company is going to grow. You put a great leader in a country, the country is going to grow. Leaders.
I think he's saying this very intentionally on this Zoom, and I'll make sure that I point it out when we get to this part of his video. But I think he is, I don't know if grooming is the right word. I don't think that that's the right word here. But I think he is throwing out the bait to see who's going to stand up and say, well, I'm a leader, knowing that this company is only going to launch in the United States or has launched in the United States, and that there are people in outlying countries that he wants to open up in. And he can't do that without people standing up and saying, oh, I'm a leader. And we're going to talk about that more in depth when we get to that part of it. But I wanted to point this out here, that I feel like this is very intentional, that he's saying, you put a leader in a country that you're not open and it's going to grow. That's going to be important later.
Cause growth in any direct sales business. Where you have leaders, you're going to grow. Where you don't, you're not going to grow as much. So leaders cause growth. So my friends, I am all about leadership. I'm all about it. In fact, our leadership development system, I think, is going to be one of the premier leadership development systems anywhere in the world, not just anywhere in direct sales.
Oh, in the world? You think that your leadership system, leadership development system that you're creating for your multi-level marketing company is going to be the best leadership development system in the world. Not even just in multi-level marketing, in all companies, comparing it to all companies.
Stop it. Get some help.
Wishful thinking, or is that his ego? I am not sure, but I don't think that that's going to happen. Oh my God.
And so my point is I want you to, if those of you that would like to build teams and grow as a leader and receive, reoccurring overrides on all of the sales from the leadership team, I want you to get those like crazy. Okay. So I'm all
Get 'em
about
like
leadership.
crazy.
I am all about it. But I also, what I'm trying to say is if someone's just saying, hey, I just want to get some customers to see how this thing goes and whatever, we'll have a home for them. But on the leadership side, those of you that want to build leaders, we'll be able to do that as well. Okay. Let's walk into this real quick. Customer
What?
acquisition.
Walk into this and we're looking at slides? What are you doing?
You'll earn up to 40% on your customer sales. The more you sell, the more you make. What's cool with this is you're paid on first orders and repeat orders, and also all of your referred customers. In other words, every time a customer shares with a customer, with our sharing model.
Hey, Avery
I haven't
Joe.
even showed you guys the sharing models yet. Wait till you see all this stuff. But the next generation of how sharing is going to work, all of those sales count as your personal sales. So you tell your sister, she's not trying to do the business with you. She just wants to try the product. She tells her friend at work, all of those sales count as your personal sales. We're also looking to pay all of these hourly. So I had someone say to me, they go, you're going to pay us hourly, like an hourly wage? I go, no, not an hourly wage.
Oh, no. He wouldn't want to do that. He wouldn't want to actually pay people for their work that they're doing. I'm sure somebody volunteered to make this. The branding people in the chat are going wild over it. But, I know it's a wild concept to pay people for their work. Wild. No. We wouldn't want to do that in multi-level marketing because, then you could get the advertising for the company for free. Walked right into that point. Good God.
I said, if you make a sell today, right now, you get paid in the next hour. You know what I'm saying? So our people are like, instead of like a daily pay where you're paid once or twice a day, you're paid 24 hours a day. So, there's 24 pay periods in a day. So our people are getting, in essence, that instant gratification, as it were, right? So let me give you an example.
What is this? Before we dive into this chart that none of you can read, that I'm going to read to you. DC, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Like this, if you're commiserating in graphic design hell with me and Avery Joe.
What's your scheme? What do you have up your sleeve this time?
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. This is wild, guys. Okay, let's look at this. He's comparing it to an affiliate program, affiliate marketing. Now, one thing I do know is that a lot of these multi-level marketing companies will use affiliate marketing and will refer to their MLM company as being affiliate marketing. But when you look at the comp plan and you see how many ways they get paid for recruiting and or having a team, it's very clear that it is not affiliate marketing. That is them using a term or a phrase to try and get away from being associated with multi-level marketing. I believe that's why network marketing was created or started to be used. Same with social retail, social selling, and you guys can put in the comments some of the things that you've heard. I've heard community-based. I think Prove It said that. Community-based marketing. Just say you're preying on your friends and family at that point. But they come up with these terms to try to market it in a different way and kind of get around being associated with multi-level marketing, even though that's what they are. So I think that's what we're doing here. And he says there's traditional affiliate and then there's make affiliate. Now, I would love to know how many affiliate marketing programs and commission rates he looked at, or if he just did kind of a quick Google search and was like, oh, well, that's good enough. Because I definitely make more commission than what he's showing when somebody buys from my Queen Cosmetics referral from some of my older videos. And I know that there's a lot of affiliate programs out there that pay more than 5 to 12%. So already not accurate. in my opinion. So base commission, traditional affiliate, he's saying 5 to 12%, make affiliate up to 40%. But see, what he's leaving out is that you have to sell $40,000 in order to get that 40% commission rate from Make, AKA Make Wellness. So, wow, that's such a big difference. Yeah, there's probably not going to be many people in that company, if any, that sell $40,000 in 1 month. Be so for real right now. Then you have the commission scale, and it says same commission rate, correct? And in Make Affiliate, you make more. Let's see, more you sell higher percentage. The more you sell, the higher percentage. But they left out the. So, yikes, yikes. Then we have repeat purchases. No or reduced commission. What are you talking about? If they're using a link that is associated with your affiliate link, then you're still going to earn a commission. But in Make Wellness, you get paid the same commission rate. Traditional affiliate, your referred customer refers a customer, no commission. Well, let's think about this. If your referred customer is referring a customer, they're going to send the same affiliate link that they just purchased, which would be linked to the affiliate. So I don't think that that's how that works, Justin. Even though you're trying to make it seem that way, I don't think that's how that works. Weird. Oh, but in Make Wellness, you get paid the same commission rate. Wild. Refer another affiliate, no commission. Yeah, because it's not a pyramid recruiting scheme. He really thought he did something with this chart that nobody can read. Earn up to 10% of their sales. Non-commission rewards, none. Because people are just sharing a product and then earning a commission on it and moving on with their life instead of trying to recruit people into a commercial-based cult. Let's see. In Make Wellness, you get recognition, gifts, and incentives, guys. So, tools and training in traditional affiliate. Minimal, if any. But in Make Affiliate, guys, in Make Wellness, you get, you can request, does that say? Robust, excuse me. Robust tools, step-by-step training. Wild. That is wild. Okay, let's hear what he has to say about it.
Let's go back to what we talked about earlier, which is starting at the affiliate side and then building into pulling the best of the direct sales side. So on the affiliate side, you have your base commission.
How are you starting with affiliate and pulling from direct sales when everything on the right side under the Make Affiliate is multi-level marketing? You're not even pulling from affiliate. Come on.
Which is typically about 5 to 12%. So like, for example, Amazon, Amazon, people are like, I'm an Amazon affiliate. Like it's this really cool thing. I'm like, dude, do you know how much you make as an Amazon affiliate? Not very much, like percentages, like literally 3, 5, 7% kind of.
It depends on what you're selling on Amazon. Just like every affiliate marketing program has different percentages of commission. I love how he's like, there's Amazon affiliates out there, like, what did he say? Like they're actually doing something. I don't remember exactly how he just worded it, but he was trying to make it sound like it was less than being a multi-level marketing distributor. Wow.
Here, our folks will make up this 40. With those normal affiliates, it's a base commission scale. So I mean, you get the same commission rate. You get 7% or 5% or 10%. Here, the more you sell, the more you make. Which to me, that is the United States of America. The United States of America is the more you do, the more you earn. Like in other words, the top producers earn the most.
Do you hear yourself, Justin? Why is he using the United States of America as an example on this? Unless he is, what do they call it? Dog whistling to a certain demographic? Do you guys think that that's the case? I don't know, man. That's wild. That's interesting.
You also, in a traditional affiliate, there's no,
Hey,
there's either
Ellie.
no or there's reduced commissions if people reorder. So in other words, if they make a purchase from your link on Instagram,
Hey, Jackie.
all their repeat purchases, the company gets those. Here, you're paid on all the reorders. Your customer refers a customer, the companies save those, or the companies own those. So for example, you sell J. Crew jeans and your friend refers her J. Crew jeans to someone else, you don't get paid on that with J. Crew.
But that's not going to happen. If somebody is buying a product from somebody using their affiliate link and they talk to their friend about it, their friend is going to say, oh, well, who did you get it through? Oh, well, I got it through my friend so-and-so. Let me get you their link. That's typically how that's going to work. This isn't even a real example of how that happens. I feel like you guys can let me know what you think in the comments, but I just find this to be a weird way of saying, oh, well, no, we're better than affiliate marketing because we're multi-level marketing. And that's just not the case.
Here, by the way, hopefully I'm not calling J. Crew out. We love you, J. Crew, but here you're paid on all of those reorders. And then anytime that they share, all of those customers count for you as well. Another affiliate. So what if you're an affiliate for J. Crew again, and your friend says, I would like to be an affiliate. You don't get any override there. Here, you'll earn up to 10% on anything.
Because that's not what affiliate marketing is. What? This is embarrassing.
They sell, which is a really big part of what we do. That's that one level affiliate I was telling you about a second ago. And then there's really no non-commission rewards here. For people that are acquiring customers, they're going to get the recognition, gifts. We have incentives. Obviously, we'll do
because they don't need to be love bombed to be a part of a commercial cult. They're sharing a product with their people and moving on with their day. You know what you should also compare, Justin, is the amount of time people are going to spend trying to sell this overpriced product based on horrific health claims, in my opinion, that we have seen that DC and I reacted to last week. Horrific health claims, in my opinion, with no sources, none. Shout out to Root into Being for sending DC and I a bunch of sources from the NIH website and things of that nature that I have included in this video description and in the live stream from Thursday of last week, because it is alarming. It is alarming, in my opinion.
all the incentive trips. So some really fun stuff, I think, imagine you're talking to an affiliate type person. Hey, here's the benefits you get with being a Make affiliate versus the traditional stuff you're doing.
And what does an affiliate-like person look like, Justin? What does a network marketer look like?
And then one other huge thing that I think we do in direct sales so well, and we're going to do with excellence in Make, in fact, I think will be the gold standard in the entire profession, is tools and training and systems. So in other words, traditional affiliate, there's minimal, if any, tools and trainings. It's kind of like you just sign up and I just hope this goes well. You go figure it out. With us, we'll have robust tools, step-by-step training and systems, leadership development systems, customer systems. So
how come you can include robust in front of tools and step-by-step training, but at the top of this, the second row, you can't put the in front of? The more you sell, the higher percentage. Why can't you put thes in there? But you can include robust, right? It's so weird.
Social media systems, be able to help them to succeed. So imagine you're talking right here to like a normal affiliate, your normal friend that's looking to make some money.
Normal,
right? Let me walk you through this real quick. Now, there's 3 columns I want you to this one.
He's going to try and explain this in a complicated way. I feel like monthly volume, commission percentage, and minimum commission. So anywhere from $1. So guys, if you sell $1 with Make MLM, You make 15% product credit. $250 is the monthly volume required to make 12%. Remember when he was just talking about, oh, those people that are Amazon affiliates that think that they're doing something, they're only getting up to, 5, 7, 12%. Okay, here's 12% in his compensation plan. Wild. And then the minimum commission is anywhere from 25 to 16,000. But in order to get that 16,000, you have to sell $40,000 in 1 month. You've got to be kidding me.
Your monthly volume. Remember, these are in dollars, my friends. Dollars. Okay, so these are not points. So you have your monthly volume on the left. You have your monthly commission, the commission that you would earn. So for example, if you sold 250, you would earn 10%. On the right side is the minimum you would earn. You would earn at least, in this case, 10% of $250 is $25. You'd earn at least 25. You can kind of see those minimum commissions.
At least 25. So what if people sell 300? Are they going to make $30, Justin? Or are they going to make, or does the company keep that extra? Like we've seen, who was it that was doing that? I believe it was Q Sciences. Also, is Q Sciences still a thing? Jake Spencer, are you good?
Now remember, if you sold 260, you'd earn 10%, which would be more than 25, right?
26.
So these are the minimums. You'd earn at least these amounts. This plan, I'm really excited about a couple things. Let me share this with you. I love that we go from 250 to 350 to 500 to 700. In other words, there's a bunch of little markers in here that our folks can chase. So for example, they make their first sale and let's say it's $250. They get a 10% commission. Well, check this out. They're only $100 away in sales from another bonus, from a 12% commission. And then from there, they're only $150 away from another bonus. So in other words, there's kind of like that.
A 2% bonus. They have to sell $100 to earn 2% more commission.
They're small enough increments where our people can be like, I'm going to still go chase that down. I wanted it to be where we always are kind of within striking distance of that next rank. So you get a higher commission. One other thing that you'll want to point.
His example. To go from $250 to $350, you would get 10%. You would get 10% at the $250. And at $350, you would get 12%. It's a 2% increase in commission. Come on. Let's talk about the amount of work it's going to take to try and influence somebody, not always in a very positive way, to order $100 worth of products. Come on.
Point out. Let's say that you start, for example, at a 10% commission and you end the month at 30% commission. Let's see if you can follow me through on this. On your last sell of the month, you'd earn 30%, not 10%, but 30. Because remember, you'd be earning as you go, 12%, 14, 24, et cetera, up to 30.
He's giving the example of somebody selling $10,000 in 1 month. It's going to be a very small percentage of people that actually sell that. More than likely, in my opinion, this is going to be people that are bringing teams over from Modere and other companies.
At the end of the month, the company will go back and back pay you 30% on everything you've already sold. So at the end of the month, we're all incentivized to go close strong, because whatever percentage you end at, all of the previous sales will be back paid for that total amount. So for example,
I know the sound is not the greatest. I apologize. We're just going to try and work through it. Appreciate you guys so much.
Earned only 10% on the first one, but you ultimately ended at 30 at the end of the month, you'll get the extra 20% that you did get on the first original sell in those hours.
If you sell $10,000 in that month.
Hourly pays. So we always are incentivized to go back there and do it. One other quick note. For any of you that look at these, you're like, dang, dude, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Remember, these are dollars. These are not points. Normally what happens is it's like you go to an arcade and you put in $1 and they give you 4 tokens. Your 4 tokens are not worth $1 anymore. It's like we go sell a product and then they give us a bunch of points. The points are not.
His arcade example is so weird. He is just full of weird examples, weird false equivalence, fallacy examples.
$1. These are dollars. So I think the average person that sells about 1,000, to give you an idea, is going to have about 1,000 in sales here. I think it's going to be somewhere between 4 to 6 customers as an average.
And how much are you unduly influencing them to order product? How much are they spending every single month on products to be a product of the product? Because according to this chart, if they sell $1,000, they're at a 20% commission rate, which means they're getting $200. So are they spending $200? Because if that's the case, that basically means that people that are at the whatever number 5th commission rank or whatever you want to call that, I don't know what you want to call that, 5th commission rate, the 20%, they would be breaking even by selling $1,000 based off of their commission rate. So is this the point that you unduly influence them to try and recruit everybody so that they make more money? Because I could see that definitely happening here, and it's disgusting.
To give you an idea, I think 1,000 in sales is going to be approximately 4 to 6 customers. We'll see when we have our data, as it goes live. But that's my guess. 4 to 6 customers is an average. So here's some couple just very quick examples.
Oh my God,
just to see if I
this
can help illustrate
graphic.
the point. In this example, you earned $506. This was your commission. You did 2,300 in sales. You had a 22% commission, which is 506. So that'd be 506 total. Here's another example. You earned 1,080 in commissions.
Why does this need to be an example? I don't understand what he's trying to illustrate here, because the chart, I guess, would show this. I don't know why he's picking these specific examples.
$3,500 times 24%. So it's a way to think about it. Okay. Let's talk about that one level affiliate. So at this point, you're earning 40% on your own commissions. And let's talk about a one level affiliate plan. A one level affiliate plan. Let's see.
Okay.
I just opened the chat here, so I'm so sorry.
Why are we using these colors now? How did we go from a white background to hot pink letters to now we have succulents, which I'm a fan of, I like the succulents, but what are we doing here? Now we've got green text and white text, and I don't understand what you're trying to do. Who put this together? And I'm not even necessarily like a branding person. So what are we doing? In DC's words, who did this?
Missing all your questions. Okay. All right. I'm going to do my best to hang on to.
Hey, Sarah. So glad that you're here. I actually have a video that I did with my friend DC last Thursday that talked about the products. So you can check that out. And yeah, I'm so glad you're here and learning. I appreciate you commenting this.
I'm doing admin.
I do like the green though,
chats,
but
and I'm doing
not very
things.
cohesive.
So hopefully we can all do this together. Okay, refer.
Why are you doing all of those roles, Justin? Why didn't you delegate to leaders that I know are already in the company? I know that they're already in the company. This was prior to launching, by the way. Why didn't you delegate? Why didn't you plan ahead? Leadership is also delegating to make sure that the job gets done. So I'm sure you're aware of that. Why are you doing all of the things, Wild.
Refer affiliates. Okay, so guys, here's what I want you to think about. Again, I want you to think about modern affiliate, modern networker, your next door neighbor, normal people, not your MLM uncle that knows everything about MLM, not that guy, normal human. They understand a one level affiliate because there's other one level affiliates in the world. Like, hey, the one level affiliate structure, the more you sell, the more you make on the customer side, and then you get an override. So it's just a normal person. Here's what's interesting with this. You can earn up to 10% on anything they sell. So 10% of anything they sell. So for example,
back to the white background.
You'll qualify for this. You'll become what we call a qualifier.
Why do we need a graphic on this? With the same picture. Oh, one level affiliate referral bonus. Step 2. What was step 1? Step 2, refer other affiliates. When you are I don't know what that is. something. Oh, I guess it's OA. I guess that's supposed to be one level affiliate, maybe. And you refer other affiliates, you earn 10% commission on your referrals sales. This is multi-level marketing. Oh my God.
Qualified affiliate. But so 10% would be like if they sell 6,000, you'd earn a 600.
I wonder how Eric's doing in this failing multi-level marketing industry. Good thing he was able to write off that pool on his taxes, huh? Yikes.
$100 commission. If they sell 3,000, you'd earn a $300 commission. If they sell 50,000, you'd earn a $5,000 commission, right? It's 10% of what.
I love that. They sell 50,000. How many people in this company are going to be selling $50,000? Not many. Not many, if any. Eric is having bad days. You know, I love that he's having the day that, in my opinion, he deserves. I love that for him.
Whatever they sell. Now, there's no limit how many, one level affiliates you could have. But again, you're not even really building kind of a quote unquote a team. You just refer a friend and you get it.
You're getting paid off of your friends' efforts. So
10% override anything they sell as well. I think for most of our people, this is where we will stop. Like we'll just teach them, hey, up to 40% of your own sales, 10% override. It's really awesome. Let's get you started. Let's get you selling. Okay. Then we'll get into the back end. So I just want to just emphasize where we are right now. We're on the front end. You're going to earn up to 40% commission on anything you sell. The more you sell, the more you're going to make. And then on the back end, we'd say to them, by the way, once you hit you come up onto our qualified affiliates, you can actually earn a 10% override of anyone you refer. I think for most folks, that's all we'll need to say. We can get them started, and then we can graduate them if they choose to into the back end of the plan. Does everyone feel like you're with me so far? We don't have to then get into like the 19 different ways we're paid and all this stuff. Okay.
19 different ways. Remember at the beginning of this, he's like, we want to keep this simple. And here we don't want to go over the 19 ways that you can get paid. Okay. Cool.
Now, next one is this. When you start developing other qualified affiliates, in other words, you're now developing a team. You have some folks, and I want to point something out. This is so important. You don't have to develop them on your front line. You just don't have to be frontline, personally enrolled, develop people. These can become people that are developing down in the depths of your group. Because what happens in direct sales is this.
I thought you said it was one level affiliate. But now he's talking about 5 generations deep.
You introduce someone who introduces someone, and that person leads you to your little star. In other words, like
your little star. Ew. Your little star. How condescending. Oh my God. Ugh.
Your best people aren't the ones you personally introduce. It's 2 or 3 or 4 levels away. In indirect sales, a lot of our comp plans, I came from a comp plan, not my last business, but the one before, where you couldn't rank.
Justin, it wasn't your business though. The previous one, Modere, that you were referring to, because you were terminated from it. So you didn't actually own anything.
Advance, unless your personally enrolled frontline person rank advanced. And so what would happen is you'd call them at the end of the month. You're like, Mildred, please, I beg you, just do something.
Mildred? What is he doing?
Please, I need you to hit this rank because it's like not looking awesome. And I'm here to support you and I want to add value. But Mildred, I'm begging you, because if she didn't like place her order and do her thing and qualify the thing.
Exactly. If she didn't place her order. Yeah.
I mean, guys, I would even like block you from all your volume. It was just brutal. What you want is you want what I call strength to work with strength, leader to work with leader. So to give you an example, if Rhonda introduces Jamie, Jamie introduces Tammy, and Tammy's the sparkle. My mentor said you spot sparkles in the network.
Does anybody else find it weird that he's using these terms like little star? You find the sparkle while simultaneously using all what I believe to be names of women. That that sitting kind of weird with anybody else, or is it just me? Let me know, because I'm like, this is, ugh.
Tammy's my girl. She's the one pushing. She's the one working. By the way, I want Rhonda still keeps Tammy. Jamie still keeps Tammy, but Tammy's my star. That's what I'm working with. When I go down there and start working with Tammy and she becomes a qualified affiliate, then I start receiving these override commissions on all of the volume. So it doesn't, Rhonda and Jamie are not hurt. You know, they're not like cut out of the plan. They're fine, but you can work strength with strength, leader with leader, and you don't have to go beg people to work when their daughter's getting married. And you're like, please, I beg you, I know I'm a little annoying, but I just need you to hit 1,000 or whatever it is, 2,000 or 800. I just need you to hit it, because if you don't, I'm screwed.
I just need you to hit it, because then I can make all this extra money. So place your order. And if he thinks that this is not going to happen in his company, and this example is, you know, oh, that's the old style of multi-level marketing, he is delusional. In my opinion, he is delusional. This is going to happen in his company. There are going to be leaders that say, oh, just do this or just do that, or can't you place this, or can everybody place this much of an order? You can't convince me otherwise that that's not going to happen in his company, regardless of what he's trying to say here. Because at the end of the day, people are financially benefiting off of other people either buying products or having customers, and that creates this kind of competition. Please just do this. Please just do this. You know, and all of these secret deals, it's multi-level marketing. And in my opinion, that's how this works. It's gross.
That is a horrible behavior. And by the way, that is the goofy part of MLM, is these.
You know what else is a goofy part of multi-level marketing, Justin? The deals and the things that you knew while you were a part of Modere, allegedly, according to your lawsuit. Yeah, that is goofy. That is unethical. That is foul. But, you know, go off about doing multi-level marketing different while simultaneously using the same kind of model. Cool.
Structures that make us go bug our neighbor and like, I just really need you to qualify. I like, for reals, like, please. Okay, so this one, you won't have that. So you'll get paid 5 generations of these qualified affiliates, 5 generations.
The QA is qualified affiliates. Now, I wonder if in order to be a qualified affiliate, you have to have a certain amount of volume under you, whether you buy it yourself or it comes from customers or distributors, you know. They typically will say qualified, and that's normally associated with having a certain amount of sales or customers or distributors or a combination of the two, or you can purchase typically in these companies to be qualified. So he doesn't disclose that I remember. So maybe he will, and I don't remember that part, but this is their scapegoat, in my opinion, to not having to pay people because they're not qualified. Oh, you didn't qualify. You didn't do this and this and this.
These commissions, like I told you at the start, these may tweak just a little bit. Okay, I'm not saying they're going to, but they may. So if they
remember when he was talking about how Amazon affiliates or traditional affiliate marketing, you only make like 3%, 5%. What is this, Justin? What is this?
They do. I don't want you to stress out and be like, you told me. I also told you that they may tweak. Okay, so these this 8 could become a 7, for example, or this 7 could be an 8. But this is kind of give you an idea. So people have asked me, like, is this a binary? And I go, dude, friends don't let friends do binaries. Okay, so this is not a binary. This is a generational plan built on generations of qualified affiliates. We're building qualified affiliates.
Friends don't let friends do multi-level marketing.
Okay. Last part. I'm so excited for you guys to see this. This is so
awesome. Excited.
The last part is your leadership pay. So what happens for those?
I'm so excited about this. Okay, it's based off of having a team. Cool, cool, cool. Why is it yellow now? Why do we have yellow?
Those of you that are going to go build some huge teams, it's just who you are. You know, by the way, for those of you that have maybe never done it before and this is your moment, this is for you. Okay. What happens to that pay outside of your 5 generations? So in other words, you're already maxing out that 5 generation. You got huge teams in there, but then someone's on generation 6 and 7 and 8 and 10. And, you know, your team gets really big over time. What happens on those? Most plans, you get paid on your generations, and that's what you get paid on. Here's what we put together that I think is so powerful: is you can earn a 1 to 5% override on all of your volume.
Notice that he said you could. He didn't say you will. He said you could, meaning there are stipulations, which probably means that you have to be in some of the top ranks in order to get this. I think that this is probably going to be similar to like how in Prove It, you have to be rank 7 in order to get part of the ownership pool. And some of the other MLM companies have those kind of pool bonuses. I'm not saying that this is a pool bonus. I'm just saying I think you have to be probably in the upper echelon of ranks within this company in order to get it. That is my prediction, if you will.
So a 1 to 5% override on all of your volume. So for example, well, I'm going to give you an extreme example. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because he knows that the majority of people are not going to get this. So he has to give an extreme example to try and motivate people to be in that upper echelon. But statistics and data and straight up math show us that the majority of people in multi-level marketing are not going to hit this stuff.
So just hang with me here. I'm not trying to make a huge income claim, but I'm trying to teach it in real numbers. So in my prior business, I personally enrolled $23 million a month lines. So I built 23 lines that were $1 million a month or more. So kind of 23 humongous teams.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that's absurd. That was crazy. So
right, that's why you're giving it as an extreme example and also trying to pat yourself on the back. Like, listen, I'm the authority on this, guys. I've done this, so I can show you how to do it. That's the only reason he's doing this, and it's gross because we know the statistics. We know how this is all going to play out for the majority of people in this company.
I would earn about 3 to 3.5% per $1 million line. I know this is a huge example. Just hang with me. I'm not trying to lose you in big numbers, but I want you to understand the point.
No, you're just trying to flex. That's what this is.
So 3 to 3.5% of $1 million is basically 30 to 35,000 a month per one of those lines. Okay, 30 to 35,000 a month per one of those lines. I'm giving you rough numbers. Some would be less than that, some would be more than that, but that's an average. On this bonus alone, this leadership pay alone, if you were to earn 5%, 5% of $1 million is 50,000 a month. So imagine you had 23 different lines. You know that 5% is a huge deal. And this bonus is in addition to all your customer commissions. And it's in addition to all of your team commissions, those 5 generation commissions.
Here's how you can stop somebody in their tracks in multi-level marketing that is giving these types of extreme income claims, essentially. Ask them how many people in their company have hit that. Ask them if they have hit that and what rank they are. It'll stop them in their tracks because the majority of people are not going to hit this. So if you see income claims or lifestyle claims or things like, oh, you could get up to $800 for a car bonus. Oh, cool. Is that how much you're getting? How many people in the company actually get that? Because you should be able to pull that information. They should be able to get that information from their company. Oh, are you getting that? Oh, you're not getting that. Oh, and there's only a small percentage of people that are actually getting that. So you want me to sign up, but statistics show that I probably won't ever get that? That's how you can stop them in their tracks.
So this is a pretty freaking awesome bonus, right? This bonus pays up to, this one alone pays up to $100,000 a month.
Also, I would love to say that I love how he used what he did in Modere as the example of how this can pay out what he did there. Did y'all catch that? Because that's wild to me too.
Once this bonus is capped out, so
exactly
to cap this one out, you would need to be doing $2 million a month in team sales. My friends, listen, you're doing $2 million a month in team sales and you cap this thing out, you're gonna have bigger fish to fry in your life. You'll have to figure out your everything else. So my point is, this is a pretty awesome bonus to go cap out. You can never cap out your customer bonus. You can get as many customers as you want. You can never cap out the 5 generations. You can earn as much as you want.
I mean, ask them. I'm not saying go and like harass people, but if you are somebody that is in your inbox that is trying to recruit you into a multi-level marketing company and they're like, oh, listen, you could get this pool bonus, or you could get this, or you could get that, or you could get a car payment or a car bonus or whatever. Oh, is that what you're getting? Oh, you're not. But you're pitching it to me like I could get it when you haven't even done it. Got it.
This one will pay up to $100,000 a month. on the team side. So again, it's an override on everything you do. It's an override on everything you do.
It's not an override on everything that you do. It's an override on everything that your team does. I feel like that's kind of important to mention that.
Okay, can I give you one last quick one, and then I want to answer a bunch of questions.
Oh my God.
I'm hoping so far you're like, okay. By the way, I was at Tony Robbins.
Oh God, here we go.
It's called Business Mastery, and they get into a bunch of numbers, like, you know, how to run your business. And he made everyone chant. He said, I love numbers, and all the audience goes, I love numbers. And he says, and numbers love me, and numbers love me. Because you know how it is with numbers. We start seeing fives and percentages. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm a little stressed out. So just remember, you love numbers and numbers love you. Okay, so we're doing good here so far.
Oh my God. Justin, that was weak. That was a weak begging of your audience to just stick it through.
Next one, I'm so excited for you to see, because we wanted to put together a bonus for all of you. Like, my friends, you are the full-blown founding people of this business. You know, you're like the founding partners, as it were, like the early adopters. You're the innovators. You're the ones that are going to go move and change this industry forever. Like, it's us. By the way, our industry needs a bright, shining light on the hill right now. We need.
Oh my God, he is so gross. I'm sorry. Our industry needs a bright, shining light. Look for the sparkle in your downline. Look for your little star, and gives all women's names. And this branding is terrible, and gives extreme examples of what people could make, when that's probably not going to happen for the majority of people in the company. But he's the good guy, you guys. He's the good guy. He does things legit. That's sarcasm, by the way. You know, he's authentic, and he's going to shoot it straight, I think is what he said. Yeah, he didn't do that at Modere. But now all of a sudden, has he learned his lesson? No, he's starting another multi-level marketing company.
The industry needs a bright light. It needs a new hero. It needs someone to lead it into the next 40 years, and it's going to be all of us. So we wanted to put together a promotion that helped you to earn up to an additional $100,000 in your first year. So just to make sure I clarify, this is not $100,000 total. This is just a bonus. This is like bonuses you can go chase. Now, what I'm about to show you again,
bonuses that you can go chase that you probably will never catch.
And the way you get there could tweak just a tiny bit, but the concept is the concept. The concept's right. And what I'm excited to show you is this on this next slide. Sometimes when companies do this, it's like only the uber superstar, double diamond ninja backflip leader is going to earn this. And she goes up on stage and we're just like, oh my gosh, dude, she wins every bonus. Of course she won it. And so it doesn't really motivate all the normal people like all of us. Like, we're just like, well, dude, of course, you know. I'm
sorry, Justin, first of all, you just gave an example of 23 $1 million lines in your previous company, and said, I'm going to give you an extreme example. Used what you did in Modere, but now you want to be called normal? And you give the example of, oh, she is the person that always gets all of the bonuses. She's not like us. We're the normal people. Who are you trying to appeal to? I mean, we know it's everybody, right?
Susanna, who's, you know, a rock star. Of course, she earned it. This bonus, it stacks, and it starts, or even some of us, all of us could go chase this thing. It stacks, and the bonus is stacks. Let me walk you through it. So on the left-hand side, what I want you to see,
oh my God,
this is volume within your 5 generations. Okay, so in other words, what we're going to be really focusing on is building out your volume within your 5 generations. And then also your qualified affiliates within those 5 generations. In other words, what this just basically means is these like 5, 10, 15, is if you have one influencer, I'm going to exaggerate the point. You have one influencer that does.
Why are you exaggerating? If you're trying to appeal to normal people, you shouldn't have to exaggerate. You should be able to give very simple explanations like you claimed that you were going to do at the beginning of this, that you have not done. You've only given exaggerated examples. You've only given extreme examples, and yeah.
$1 bazillion in sales, that doesn't count for this bonus. You have to go develop some other qualified affiliates. So you can't just have one person do all the work, right? If you are doing these revenue numbers, just a normal team, you'll have way more qualified affiliates than these numbers. Okay, so here's how it works. When you're doing 25,000 in volume within your 5 generations, and remember, as your teams are new, most of your volume is in the 5 generations because your team's so new. It hasn't like matured out over the next 10 years, right? So 25,000 in volume, 5 generations, you would have $1,000 cash bonus. This is just in addition to your total team. By the way, these 5 qualified affiliates don't have to be personally enrolled. They don't have to be frontline. They're just anywhere in your organization, anywhere in the team. Okay. Now, when you do 50, you get a $2,000 bonus, but 2,000 is in addition to the 1,000. So now you're at
Notice he's skipping over it's paid over 2 months or 4 months or 6 months. Notice that he hasn't mentioned that you must qualify within your first 12 months, as it's mentioned at the bottom of that graphic.
3,000. Okay. Now watch this next part. This is crazy. So when you go from 50 to 100,
This is
you get a
crazy.
$5,000 bonus. So now you have 8,000 total, right? When you go, now watch this. This is when it gets like absurd.
Oh God, yeah, crazy.
Think about this. So let's say you work your little butt off and you get to 100. You're just like,
Little
oh my
butt.
gosh, I'm the happiest person ever. Guys, at 50,000 more of team cells, you get a new $10,000 bonus. So you're like, I am not stopping at 100. I'm going to chase down that because now you're at 18,000 total, right? When you go from 150 to 2, now you get a $15,000 bonus. In other words, you're like, I'm chasing it down. I'm going it. That's 33,000 of extra dollars. I'm going to go make it happen. And then you go from 200 to 300,000 of team cells, 5 generations. You would get another 20. And then if you did 400,000 team cells, 40 qualified affiliates, you get another 50 for a total of $100,000 plus. It's like 103,000 total.
And I wonder if you have to maintain those qualifications for more than 1 month in order to continue to get that pay over however many months, whether it's 2 months, 4 months, or 6 months, according to this chart. Because I bet you do have to maintain some qualification in order to do it.
Isn't that freaking cool? So you can even help our normal folks, just all of us go out there. Now, can I give you one last thing that is so awesome? Check this out.
So awesome.
I'm going to walk you through the strategy here in a second as far as what we're doing as far as rollout. But when we start shipping products on October 28th, we start shipping products, paying commissions. That's actually not the official quote unquote launch day. The launch is actually officially next spring. So even though we're in business, we're shipping products, we're paying commissions in October, the launch, the company will still be in a pre-launch. The official launch is in March. So go down here and look at the bottom. It says March 31st. People will need to enroll by March 31st to be eligible to earn this bonus. And it's a 1-year bonus. You guys know what that means for all of us, right? It means 2 things. Number 1.
All of us. Why are you going to have a position in the company, Justin? Whatever your title is, I don't remember. I think he said investor or something like that in the live that DC and I did. But are you going to have a position here? I mean, I know the answer to this, but I think it's important that I point that out because he's like, all of us, we can do this. You know?
We'll have 18 months to run for this thing, not 12 months. Number 1.
We.
The second thing is we'll be able to use this as part of our recruiting during our pre-launch time, to share our story with people during our pre-launch time for those about 6 months. And guys, think how hard the close is going to be next March. When we're like, dude, you need to get in because when you get in now, you actually have a chance to for the next year to go earn an extra $100,000 in bonus.
You have a chance. But again, just like I've brought up many times, when you have somebody that's pitching stuff like this, oh, how many people have hit it? Oh, well, we don't know because it's a new program. It's a new company. Okay, then you probably shouldn't be pitching that you can win up to blah, blah, blah if nobody has done it. That's just a high pressure sales tactic into a pyramid scheme, a commercial cult, if you will, in my opinion.
Next spring is going to be bananas, like BANANAS. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay.
Stop it. Leave Gwen out of it.
Okay. Remember, I love numbers. Numbers love me. Okay. That was a lot of numbers. Everyone feeling okay about themselves right now? Let me walk you through just a couple quick questions. Let me talk about placement real quick. Like just make sure we're all
stacking. Got it.
We're feeling good about placement. So you will have we'll have a 60-day placement suite. So what does that mean? For those of you that's a new term. What that means is when you enroll a brand new affiliate, They would set front level to you, front line to you, front level to you. And then from there,
Direct under you.
You can choose, if you choose to place them in your organization. We'll do more training on this so you feel like, you know, and you'll understand.
This is just stacking. He's explaining stacking right now. So if you sign somebody up and you decide you want to put them under somebody else, that you have 60 days to do that.
You know, the benefits or the ramifications of doing it. But
100%.
my point is, like, sometimes like two friends from church, you know, in your same community join, and it may make sense to actually link them up. Or maybe two folks from, you know, college that you went to. You're like,
Oh, it has nothing to do with trying to make more money as the upline, right, Justin? It has more to do with the community. It has more to do with, oh, these people get along. Let's put them under one another. Lies, in my opinion. Absolute lies. It has everything to do with strategically, building your downline to make the most money. Be for real right now.
oh my gosh, we're all doing this. Oh, dude, it may make sense for us to kind of link up together and create some synergy and some momentum together.
Right.
I will encourage you not to place probably below 2 or 3 levels. Probably would be probably just my overall encouragement. You don't want to put, because remember, those 5 generations matter. We really want to build those 5 generations. One other quick thing I want to share with all of you. So I'm actually not going into the comp plan.
Oh,
So as you guys know, I'm the founder of the company. I decided not to be in the comp plan.
I mean, because that would be unethical if you did have a position, but you know, so many people that are the CEOs or have some sort of position in the C-suite of these companies allegedly do have positions. So, oh, look at him, guys. He's so ethical. Your track record shows that, in my opinion, you absolutely are not ethical.
The reason why for me is I didn't want anyone to feel like they were competing with me. They're like, well, dude, no wonder he's crushing it. The freaking guy's the founder. I mean, come on, dude. So I just want to serve everybody. Do you understand? There's no, like, I'm just here to like add value to everybody. So
Right. Yeah, you're just here to add value. How much are you getting paid for that compared to what the distributors in the company are going to make? I bet you're getting a nice little paycheck, aren't you, Justin? Yep.
I'll still do what I do, which is like systems and teams, and we're still doing what we do. I'll feel like an upline. I think I'll feel like an upline for everybody, really. But my actual role is not in the comp plan. Does that make sense? So we're going to have, as of right now, we have 3 frontline legs, 3 frontline teams.
How long have you known about those 3 frontline teams being the front line? How long have you known that? Because I bet you've known for quite some time. I bet those were the people that had to sign NDAs to get on a Zoom with you, right? Yeah, I bet they are.
It's at the company's discretion if we add a 4th or add a 5th. So I'm not saying the company never would, but we're not doing auditions for this. Like I had 4 people ask me yesterday, can I be frontline? I was like, no, dude, no, you can't. They're going in the team.
Auditions? Hi, yes, I'd like to audition to be a front line to the company in a commercial cult. Can I just send a video in for that? Do I have to give you the numbers from the previous company? I can't. Guys, I cannot. No, dude, you can't. What?
So I do want to encourage you to get back with the person that originally connected this information with you, and then you can enroll with them on August 1st. We can start to structure out our teams.
Right.
Let's see here. Okay, can I walk you through? Let's start August 1st. August 1st, as you know, it was when we'll start our pre-enrollment. See if I can find that slide real quick. Oh, I've shown you the landing page. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Oh, Justin.
I'll just show you this if I can. Okay, let me show you guys this real fast.
Real fast.
I'm just going to share my screen one more time. So what's going to happen on August 1st
Oh,
is you're
more of
going to
this.
land on you're going to land on this page. Let me just,
Why
this
are
is
you?
this is for mobile, so that's why it looks kind of small.
Why are you showing it if it's not the proper format? So professional.
Give me one second. Okay, so you're going to land on this page here.
What is this
And
picture?
you're going to get a link and you'll land on this website right here. Okay. We're finishing this video. I can't wait for you guys to see the video.
Can't
It's like 55
wait.
seconds long. It's super fun. It's super hot. It's beautiful.
What? I'm sorry. Did he just say super hot? Absolutely. I'll take things that I don't ever want to hear come out of his mouth again. Thank you.
Done, as you are seeing with all the branding. And it's going to be super cool for people to be like, okay.
Super cool.
They're then, this is just, they'll scroll down and then they're going to pre-enroll. You'll see that right here at the bottom. Now, when they pre-enroll, okay, they are going to get their own back office. So when you pre-enroll, you'll get your own back office. You'll go here. This is where you can log in and have your back office. You'll be able to see your team. Now, remember, no one's buying product. No one's being paid commissions during the pre-enrollment, but we're just kind of organizing our structure, organizing our team.
Yeah, he's getting people's information to reserve their spot.
Right. And so when they pre-enroll, when you go to your back office, you'll have two options. You'll have an actual code that someone can manually type in, like my, person that referred me was 5533221, or you'll have a shareable code. You just click it, it says copy it, and then you'll share that. So you text to your friend, hey, go pre-enroll here. When they pre-enroll, boom, they're already attached to you. Okay, so that there's two ways you can do it. Just so there's a little bit of a fail safe there. I can hear the background, just making sure we can view. So that's how we'll do
these
it
colors.
on August.
We have green, we have blue, we have yellow, we have what is happening?
First. Now, that will run until October 13th. Okay, October 13th. And let me answer Jamie's question. Jamie said, how many legs would you recommend? Jamie, it really is going to come down to what you would like to build. Okay, so in other words, kind of what some of your goals are. Here's how I would encourage you to think about it. For those of you that are kind of like, I'm going to freaking crush this thing, dude. I would encourage you to be thinking, this is just how I would be thinking if I was in your shoes. I'd be thinking, my mentor said this to me. He said, son, he goes, how many tires do you have on your car? I said, I have 4. And he said, no, you have 5. He said, you have 4 plus a spare. So his whole thing is, if you need 3, build 5. If you need 5, build 7. The way I would be thinking about it if I was in your shoes is I'd be thinking about probably 5 to 8 legs, 5 to 8 different teams in width is how I would be processing it. If that feels super stressful to you, guys, start with 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, but that's kind of how I'd be processing it. One other quick question about
recruit like crazy.
packs. On October 13th, the pre-enrollment will end. On October 14th, we will start to get all the credit cards, because during this original enrollment, they won't even be putting in their credit cards. The way that the process will work, they won't even be putting in their credit cards. So we'll go back from the 14th until the 27th for 13 days. We'll go back and basically say, hey, let's put in your credit card in the system. Let's get you in, and then they'll also be they'll be what's called pre-selling, which is basically pre-authorized.
Remember when he said that no forced purchases? What do they need to put their credit card in for? What are they buying, Justin? A $600 starter pack? Cool.
The card, reauthorizing the card, just saying that the card's good. On the morning of the 28th, all the cards will run and all the commissions will be paid. Morning of the 28th of October, we'll be giving you a bunch of assets, for your stories and all that kind of stuff, just to help us, kind of tell the story. And so,
oh my God.
Just make sure I answered this right. The packs, the pack, what it's looking like right now. Okay, what it's looking like right now. And again, this is one that maybe will wiggle just a tiny bit possibly.
Oh, just
this
a
is what
little
it's
bit.
looking like right now.
Yeah.
I think we can go bank on. Is that the pre-enrollment pack will have all 6 products. It'll be loaded with all 6 products. It will look super beautiful.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Well, we're also building some swag item concepts to where they're getting stuff to pre-enroll. Like they're part, like it's in fact, let's see if you guys can see this. Check this out. Can I show you
Oh
guys something?
God.
Check this
Weird
out.
flex coming in hot in 3, 2, 1.
This was the second box ever sent from my former company.
Modere. Yeah. More Modere flexing. Yeah. That he got terminated from.
So it literally has 0002 number on it. All the employees signed it. And I cut it out and framed it just because we did 2.5 billion later with this. The ending wasn't super ceremonial, but the rest of the ride was pretty awesome. But anyway, so stuff like this, just stuff where people.
The rest of the ride was pretty awesome. What about when Modere was starting on their product called OVA, and people were having issues with it, with taking the product that people knew about allegedly within Modere leadership? What about that? Was that awesome? Because I don't think that's very awesome when you're playing with people's health.
We're like, I was part of the original crew with that company that's a huge company, so it'd be kind of fun.
That you got fired from.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got a lot of questions in the chat. And for those people who aren't able to read the chat because they're driving or maybe at work, could you just go over what a qualified affiliate is and how one becomes
please
a qualified
do.
affiliate?
Yeah, so
Please do.
Listen, that's part of what we're dialing in right this very second. That's the reason I didn't go too deep into it today. We're tightening it because I'm trying to create maximum simplicity when it comes to how your own order accounts, how your affiliate orders. Like imagine you have your personal customers, but you also have your personal team, right? People that you personally introduce. Imagine like your personal production.
Remember when I said typically in order to be qualified, it's either money that you or products that you have ordered personally, or some combination of that plus customers, excuse me, plus team members, some sort of, he's still working that out. Yeah, I bet that, I bet it's probably going to have to do with what you are purchasing. But remember, they don't force people to purchase anything.
So I'm going through some numbers to make it as just simplistic as possible. So we're not like on team people, you get paid this way, on customers, you get paid this way, on this person, you get paid that way. There's just one way we're all paid. So we're working through, that right now. And I think when you see it, you'll be like, oh, that's like this most smooth way that I've ever seen it. So we're targeting like 1,000 points right now. But that one's
1,000 points. But remember, he was saying it was not points, it's dollars. So that's interesting. Okay, sis. Parenting moment. Actually, not even parenting, just chatting. Yeah. Okay, see it. Make sure you lock the front door, would you? Thanks, babe. Notice he said points here, not dollars, when everything about this comp plan has been dollars. So now it's 1,000 points.
One that we're tweaking just a little bit, that we're working on right now. Thanks for the question, Garth.
Thanks for not
if
answering
someone stays
it.
in your placement suite, they stay as a personal. That's exactly right. Yeah. So the packs will be about. I'm thinking the packs can be about $500. It's coming in about 400 to 500. But I think it'll be about $500. Will be the approximate pack. Again.
Now, normally I would not be reacting to a Q&A session, but here in a couple minutes, you're going to understand why I titled this the way that I did, why the thumbnail looks the way that it does, and why the question of tonight's live stream is this fraud? It's coming very soon, so prepare yourselves.
Right in that range as we're finalizing all of the products in there. Let's talk Canada real quick.
Yes, let's talk Canada.
I love it.
Where are my Canadian friends? I'm going to need you on this next part. If you feel comfortable commenting, and if not, that's okay. But I have questions.
You guys. I have like kind of good news, bad news, dude. Mainly bad news.
Dude.
So we're going to launch in the US only to start. We're already working on registration in Canada. We're working hard on it. It just is hard. We love your government, but they have not made this easy. Okay. So,
good.
It's just a long process. So I'm telling people it's basically a year. Ugh, okay. I know that sucks. It sucks to even say it, but we're working hard. I'm hoping it's a little sooner. Now, with that said, we can ship what's called NFR for Canadian customers. So we can actually ship and service customers. What we can't do is service Canadian affiliates.
Distributors.
So if you're kind of like, look, dude, I'm a pioneer, I'm willing to like pioneer a market. You need to be that kind of person, by the way. This is not ideal in these early stages. It's not awesome.
I might be pausing this too early, but interesting that he's asking for pioneers in a country that, according to the laws of the country, he shouldn't be open in. Is this fraud? I don't know.
Awesome. But we need to do like the way I understand it, U.S. bank account, U.S. address, and we need to figure out your U.S. Tax ID number so that you're being paid actually as a U.S. person versus a Canadian person, because we're not actually open yet in Canada.
I'm sorry. Is that fraud? If you don't live in the United States, how can you have a U.S. address, a U.S. bank account, a U.S. tax ID number? Sir, I'm pretty sure that's fraudulent, in my opinion. Are you asking people? You are asking people that in a nonchalant way because you're asking for pioneers, right? I feel like that's fraudulent, in my opinion. Also, who do we need to contact for that? Because I absolutely will send whatever I need to send, because that seems a little unethical, if nothing else. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think.
So that's a little bit of that's like a moving target. It's in process right now. It's in motion. It just is. It's just a long process. The Canadian government is really, really interesting when it comes to not only product qualifications, but like comp plan. You can't even make a tweak in your comp plan without running through the government and stuff. So it's just interesting how much regulation there is. Not putting you down, awesome. Canada. I love you, Canada. I love your government, but they just made it really hard.
Right.
Let me see if there's any other key questions.
I'll message Julie.
Yeah, make Hong Kong. We're going to get there, Ada. We are going to get there. As a Canadian affiliate, can I have a team in the U.S.?
Oh,
so listen. So Heather's saying she's a Canadian affiliate. So Heather, again, this is like if you have a U.S. address, U.S. bank account, etc., you actually can enroll U.S. people, 100%. We can't pay you as a Canadian yet. We have to pay you as a U.S. person because of the Brazil. Listen, I'll work on Brazil too. Okay. The founder's bonus would be paid as you earn it. It's a great question there. So Dixie's saying every month, do you start back at the lower percentage? Yeah. So you start back because you in essence be at 0, but remember, Dixie, all of your reorders count, all of your new orders count, all your customer referrals count. So a lot of people, what they'll do is over time, they just have a base of customers that order $5,000 a month or whatever it is. And all of those count.
I already sent this to the FTC, by the way.
Our products running around, let me talk about product pricing. Product pricing is going to range from about $50 on the low end to about probably $125 on the top end, maybe $130 on the top end. Peptides are a premium product, as I know you guys know. They're a premium. Will be way less expensive than peptides you get just online.
Right.
Peptides are a premium, and because they have premium results, they work like crazy. So the range I think will be somewhere from about 50 on the low to about 121 or 125, 130.
Sounds legit.
Can you enroll in August 1st as a Canadian and then add? Yes, Denise, yes. So listen, this pre-enrollment, let me set a little expectations for the pre-enrollment.
Well, what is this?
Number one, I think it's like the easiest sales pitch of all of our life, right? It's like, dude, there's no risk. You pay no money. You know what I'm saying? Like like you can make a decision in 2.5 months if you want to do this or not. So they don't have to have all their questions answered during a pre-enrollment because we'll get them up to speed. We'll answer all their questions as we go.
I mean, if you're asking people to pre-enroll in something, I would think that they should have access to all the information before they sign up. What?
But they like a Canadian can pre-enroll, and we'll need to go figure out the address and the bank account. We'll go figure all that stuff out. One thing I want to set expectations. You guys know how humans are. You guys know how humans are. We've all been around, all of us, long enough. Let's say you pre-enroll 10. Not all 10 are going to buy. You guys know how it is. You'll have 1 or 2 or 3 that don't do it. It's just the nature of humans. They'll maybe they'll flake out on you a little bit. So don't be discouraged by that. In fact, if I were you, I'd be thinking I'm going to put in 13. So when 3 of them drop out, I still have my 10. That kind of thing. So you just know it's just a little bit of a numbers game there. I don't think you'll have huge dropout if you do it properly, but you'll have a couple that will say that they're going to do it. And that happens to all of us even when we're building our teams. Everyone's like, I'm going to do it. And then they wouldn't even answer your call. You're like, what happened? Where'd you go? So that will happen during a pre-enrollment. On money back guarantee. So we'll have a 30-day money back guarantee. My goal on customer service, my friends, listen. Number one, customer service. I have a couple of takes on this. Number one, if we have to call customer service, that means upstream something broke. we shouldn't have to call customer service. Like, you don't call Amazon very often. Do you want to know why? Because they just don't screw it up too often. So
Are you saying that you're not going to have customer service? Because that's expensive to have customer service. Are you trying to have your distributors be customer service?
Bezos's whole take is if people are calling customer service, it's because we broke something upstream. And so if nothing is broken upstream, so that's my first thing. I number 2 on customer service is, guess when the best time to win your customer over is? It's during a challenge. Like, in other words, the way customers are dealt with during challenges, there's been a ton of data on this. That's actually the best time for us to go win them over. So not
only does he want people to, in my opinion, market this company, if they even make anything or have customers or whatever, he's not paying them for that, typically based off of industry, multi-level marketing, statistics and data that we have. Okay, that being said, he's asking for people to market essentially for free, knowing the statistics and data around multi-level marketing. But now they also have to be their customer's customer service rep to a product that they are not creating, because it sounds like he doesn't want to hire customer service because, oh, if we have to get customer service involved, that means something's broken. And hey, guys, guess what? The best time that you can win a customer over is when something is wrong. That's why you hire customer service representatives to help with the problems. There's going to be problems. There's going to be problems with shipping. There's going to be problems with people getting the wrong products and different things like that. That happens. But you're asking the distributors to act as customer service when you're not paying them to be customer service representatives. I know I'm asking too much by, paying people for their work, but wow.
not only do we want to have a return policy and all that, but I want to really win your people over if we do, because you know how it is. A box is going to come broken, or life's going to happen. Something will happen, and I really want to see if we can secure a deeper relationship with your customer by the way they're treated when there's issues, right? But we will have a 30-day money-back guarantee. All of our products are 30-day cycles.
He didn't answer that question.
I was talking to some great leaders that came from a business that was skincare, but the skincare cycle, the regimen was 60 days. So in this, it'd be like a 30-day cycle.
You notice he didn't answer the question. It would be very easy to say, yes, we are getting ready to train, or we're in the process of hiring customer service representatives when we go live in October or whatever. And we're bringing them up to speed. It's going to be chat or whatever. And they're going to be well up to speed on what needs to be done. It would be very simple to answer that question, but instead he tap dances around it and puts the responsibility back on the distributors in this company that he's calling an affiliate, because that's when you can win customers over, when things go wrong. So the distributor is going to have to contact the company for that customer. Is that how that's going to work? Because that's creating even more unpaid work for these people in these companies. Wow.
So I just feel like there's no reason to have it be 9 months when it's a 30-day cycle. Try it, use it. If you don't love it, listen, let's give you your money back.
Also a great question.
So Dorothy's saying, is there only one package to start? During the pre-enrollment phase, Dorothy, there will only be that one package. Because remember, this is just a unique time. Like, and when we did it, 12 years ago, we had one package. It was $600. It was just one pack. It's just what we did. And it will create a ton of simplicity. Now, after that, if you want to order something else or order a smaller pack when the site's up, dude, you can knock yourself out. But the pre-enrollment time will be that one pack.
Oh my God.
Let's see here.
It's so sloppy.
Are packs required to enroll, or can you purchase a certain dollar amount in products like the ones you choose? So Trace, you can after the pre-enrollment time. The pre-enrollment will be that one pack, but after that, you can order whatever you'd like.
I haven't seen anything simple in anything that he's talked about tonight.
Okay, so vision for the U.S. Hispanic market. All right, here's my take. I was having this conversation today with one of our great leaders out of Tennessee. Let me start by saying I freaking love Latinos and Hispanics. They're like some of the coolest, funnest people on the planet. Have you ever been to one of their opportunity meetings? I feel like you went to a party, dude. It's the happiest day of your life. So I just love them. They're so fun to be around. Number one. Number two, it's a huge business in the U.S. It's a huge business in the U.S. and ultimately around the world. So it's a big, big deal. So I'm from just a pure business perspective, I think it's a big deal. Here's my take right this very second. we are working feverishly behind the scenes, and I mean feverishly, to just get everything done in US and like in English, basically. As you guys know, we're what's called a pre-enrollment or pre-revenue company, which means you're not shipping products yet. You're pre-revenue. And so to go build out a Spanish speaking team to do all the tools and stuff that we would need, all the assets, I think right now is probably unrealistic. If I'm just shooting you as straight as I can, I think it's too much weight on the business as it is right this very second, because we're working so hard to get it all done in English. If a Latin leader says, listen, I get it, but we're coming and we'll help you do this thing, then I say we partner with them, we go figure this thing out. But they do need, it's like
Oh, so you're asking them to do more work for your company unpaid. Oh, listen, we'll go launch and we'll launch in, these countries and we'll translate everything. These people are going to do it for free. Pay people for their work. This is so vile. Also, it makes me really uncomfortable how he is talking about the Latin market. You're talking about people. It just makes me really uncomfortable. Ugh, don't love it. Also, we have a new member, Linology. Welcome. So glad that you became a member. Thank you so much. This is for you. Appreciate you so much. That was a really exaggerated shoulder smolder, but yeah, this makes me, the way that he's talking about a group of people makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know if it's just me, but
Canadian right now. You kind of have to be a pretty unique person to want to do a pre-launch. You got to be kind of a unique person. I'd say the same thing about one of our Latin leaders. They need to say, listen, I see the vision. I want to be part of it. And I'd love to do it. But right this very second, I don't think they'll have the ideal amount of assets right now, because we're working so hard to get those done too. Okay, so they're saying, what is the upline setup? Meaning, if we come in our own, who would be our upline? So we're going to need to be placed within these organizational structures at some point. And so you'll basically be able to pick, if, like in this case, by the way, that it's like an iPhone, so I can't see what your name is. In this case, you would need to pick. You need to pick who you want to go with. And look, I hope we can all follow the golden rule. It's just like,
you're asking people to follow the golden rule in multi-level marketing.
do unto others what you want them to do unto you. Like, we don't want people picking off somebody else's team that's already chosen to join. Just support them. Say, listen, so and so's great. You're gonna have a great time with her. Let's, I'll still help you. We'll still be friends.
So, people that are joining this company that don't have any relationships with the 3, 4, or maybe 5 legs that are being built, they're going to have to pick between one of these 5 leaders. He is forcing people into these downlines of people that he has this established relationship with, it sounds like. But he's talking about the golden rule. He's talking about shooting people straight. He's talking about being ethical, essentially. Wow.
Josh is saying product cost for 1 month supply. Josh, I really feel like it depends on what you order, but I think it's probably going to be in that depending again what you order, probably that 180, 150 to 200 range, depending on what products you get.
Wow.
So I don't know if this is your real name or your Zoom name, but this says Punkies. So Punkies, this is your real name. That's an awesome real name. But basically, when can we actually talk about the product? So we did a Zoom on Thursday with our Chief Science Officer, Jen Mills, talking about the product. And we're going to continue to do those just on product education. So each week we'll be doing.
And DC and I covered that last Thursday. So you can go to either of our channels. You can check it out where we talk about the founder or the formulator, and they go into the science. It's a science lesson, and there's not really any draw to their products directly. It's very interesting. So if you have the time, because it was a very long live stream, you can go and check it out.
Those as well. By the way,
Yikes.
Speaking of that, can I give you the rollout for this week? Can I give you the plan for this week? So Monday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. is 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 6 Mountain is 8 Eastern. I'm going to do a call that I'm calling Meet the Team.
Oh
so Meet the Team is, I want to introduce you to like Truman Hunt, the former CEO of New Skin, and start to introduce us these teammates because they are freaking amazing. And then at the end of that, I'll do a presentation overview like we've been doing. So it'll be like I would book on like an hour versus the 25 minutes we've been doing. because I want you to meet some of the people. So your person's still coming there for an overview, but they're meeting the team. On Tuesday at 12 and 6 Mountain, which 12 and 6 is 2 and 8 Eastern, we're going to do the overview call we've been doing. Same link you're on right now. On Wednesday, we're going to do it at noon, an overview call, noon Mountain, 2 o'clock Eastern. And then that night at 6, we're going to do an update call with, I want to show you the new website. Make sure you know how to click. Make sure you know how to get pre-registered.
People know how to click on a website, Justin. What in the behavior control is happening here?
Pre-enrolled, like just do an update call. And then what did we have on Thursday? Thursday, I don't remember if we did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then Thursday night, I'm going to do another update call. So Thursday night, 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do another update call. I just want to make sure everyone's feeling, that's August 1st. Make sure you know how to enroll. Make sure you're focused, not frantic. You just know exactly what to do and how to do it. Okay, so that'll be the plan there. All right, I want to be respectful of the time. We're going to cover more as we go. I know there's more questions, but we're going to cover more as we go. I just want you to know this, my friends. Respect you guys a ton. And this is a special moment in all of our lives where we're part of a very, very early stage of what's going to be a really great company and a global movement where we're going to positively make an impact on tens of millions of people's lives and families all over the world. So I love you, respect you a ton. Focus, not frantic.
Hi, Hot Rod. How are you?
Michaela coming in clutch.
Focus, not frantic. Do you know what I'm saying?
That
I
was
think she called
awesome.
me Hot Rod, by the way. Thank you.
She did not. Thank you. She wasn't even talking to you. Ew. Ugh.
Anyway, so focus, not frantic, which means we just got to stay dialed. Don't let yourself get too stressed out. It's all good. We're going to get there. We're going to work through it. We'll adapt to, the changes as they come, but we're going to go build a great business together. So I love you guys. I will see you.
We're going to go build a great business together, and people are probably going to have to sign the same kind of policies and procedures and risk being terminated, just like he was terminated in MLM. But, he's doing things so differently, you guys. It's so different. So different.
Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain. By the way, I can't wait to introduce you to the team. I can't wait for you to meet them all. They're just amazing. So you guys are the best. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Goodbye. We did it, you guys. Oh, I feel like we should play this. I haven't played this in a long time. Hold on one second. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
Hooray! Okay, good. We're done. Wow. Did y'all hear anything different? And the question of the live stream, is this fraud? In your opinion, is this fraud? I can't. She did not call you Hot Rod, Justin. Stop. Ugh. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. And what a wild ride. I'm going to go make some jambalaya chicken bakes. I hope you guys are having something great to eat. If you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel, if you would, that'd be amazing. And if you'd like to check out any of the videos that I have talked about tonight, you can click in the video description along with many other resources. Shout out to Root Into Being for sending all of the studies and the scientific information that I have listed under the resources. And yeah, check it out. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for or welcome to the new members. Shout out to all of the members. I appreciate you guys so much and all of your support. It means a lot to me. And I will see you on Wednesday of this week, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for our regularly scheduled live stream. I think I may cover, I'm not going to tell you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay. Bye, everybody. Actually, wait, I have to get to my thing because I was not prepared, Anyways. Okay, here it is. Bye, everybody.